Annette, Brave Mama. Today I'm sharing with you why I'm no longer using my Happy Planner or my bullet journal. And the reason being, I will explain that to you shortly. But with the Happy Planner, I loved it. It's beautiful. I love the setup. I love the disc planning, how you can add and take away. But what I didn't love, it's big. And I didn't find myself really utilizing it like I thought I would. If you'll see, there's just some blank pages. I didn't fill all the pages out. But one thing that I was very adamant about doing was doing my monthly spreads. Okay, so I have done my monthly spreads. Now this is July. I have not done July yet, and I'll explain to you why. But I was very consistent with doing a monthly spread, a month at a glance, so you could see what was actually coming up. So I found myself using the month at a glance, but not really utilizing the rest of it. Now in the beginning, I did utilize it a lot more and really filled it out and filled in stuff, but I just wasn't consistent with it. And the reason being is I like to journal. So I started a bullet journal. The bullet journal was great, but part of my daily journaling that I like to do is I did a scripture writing per day, but I wanted all my scripture writing together. So I ended up with another journal well, actually, this is just the scripture journal, just for scripture writing. So I would go in and write a daily scripture in here in this journal. And that's what this journal was for. Then I had my bullet journal that I was using for my daily task. And then I also utilized it for taking notes like at church, doing a gratitude journal, different things like that. So I did utilize, and I'm not going to open it just because it's, my personal stuff. But I did utilize it for a lot of things, but I didn't like the reasoning of having to flip back and forth to, and I just let my kids play on a page with stickers. But I didn't like the fact of having to flip back and forth and flip through looking for particular things that, I was finding it not a good fit. So I found something that has taken the place of 1, 2, 3, and then this is just a journal where I just journal 4, and then I also have a Perfectly Posh business that I have a notebook that I keep up with customers, orders, and just information notes and things in that is just for that. So essentially I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that I would work out of on a daily basis almost. Because I'd wake up in the mornings and I would come in here and I would get my Happy Planner out and I would check my month at a glance, but then I would go over to my bullet journal and write down my to-do list for the day, and then I would get my other scripture journal out and write out the scripturing. And then if I journaled, I would, so you see what I'm saying? I would end up with this stack of books every day on my table, because this is where I do my journaling and planning at, is on my dining room table. So, which that worked, but if I go on trips or things like that, having to load all this up, that's quite a bit. I mean, the Happy Planner itself, because I put it in this right here to protect it, that's big in itself. So, what has changed for me? So the change that I made was I have started digital planning with an iPad. And I'm using an iPad 2018 9.7. It's not an iPad Pro. And I'm using an Apple Pencil to plan with. And I'm also using an app called GoodNotes. And that's primarily all that I'm doing for my planning purposes. And let me get this open and off my personal stuff there. But I just open my iPad and I'm going to flip over to GoodNotes. And it opens my planner, my journal for me. I'm going to turn it this way just so it'll make it a little bit bigger for me. And what you see here, this is a planner that I purchased off of Etsy from Boho Berry. And Boho Berry is she has an Etsy shop and she designs planners that can fit right into your GoodNotes, that you can just upload them in there. And what you get in this planner is you're going to get well, she has several different options, but the option that I have is I bought the dated planner. So this is dated for 2018, and I just started this in June, but I'm going to tab over to July here. And what you see with July is my month at a glance. You get to see my month at a glance, and it comes, and when you get it, it's going to look like this, your month at a glance. It's blank, so you can see that I have gone in and used some SVG features and made some stickers, downloaded some things and put stickers in here to decorate it for what fits my needs. So you're still getting the ability to be able to use stickers and whatnot for it, but so this is how I'm using it as my month at a glance. So you can zoom in, zoom out. The Apple Pencil, it's amazing. I'll do a whole new thing on another video just on the Apple Pencil, but you can just write on there. You double tap. Well, I can't get it to double tap today. Anyway, I'm just going to erase it. So Apple Pencil in itself has made just planning, decorating, planning for me just amazing. But this video is just going to be about why I gave up my bullet journal and my happy planner, because I can get it all in one place. So I have my month at a glance, and then I have my pages where I can flip through. I'm just going to flip up to a couple of weeks where I don't have anything planned yet. And I just use this as like a bullet journal every day, and I can go in and write in what I have to do today. If it's a doctor's appointment, if it's a whatever it is, you have the option to do that with using the Apple Pencil. So I'll go in and pencil in, 3 o'clock doctor appointment, and you can take your time and make that look a little bit neater, but that's just the ease of using the digital planning. So I utilize this aspect of it for like the bullet journal, but the part that I'm loving is I have been able to bring in here to one place, one device, not 5 or 6 notebooks every day, one thing. My scripture writing, I'm able to come in here and just write my scripture because I'm using my Apple Pencil, and I'm able to decorate it with the Apple Pencil, draw little things on it and little doodads and doodles, whatever. So I'm doing my scripture writing. I'm doing my next section is sermon notes. This is sermon notes from church. So I have a section just for that. My next section is my gratitude, and I just want you to peep inside because this has been kind of fun to me. I'm just doing like a doodle or a thought for my gratitude. So little things and stuff, I just doodle my little gratitude. So that's my gratitude. And then the next section is, this is Brave and Beautiful Mamas. Brave and Beautiful Mamas is a Facebook group that I do devotions on. So I keep my notes for that in this section. And then the next section that I have is my Posh. This is my business. And so my customer information, all that is in this tab. And then the last tab, and I didn't even mention that in part of my notebooks, it's another notebook that I use that I'm not using right now because it's summer, but this is my homeschool planner. And I have started planning in it, and I have a whole nother video just on the homeschool planner. So this is what I'm doing. This is what it looks like. And I just kind of wanted to give you a peep inside. And the pages with Boho Berry that she does, and like I said, I'm going to have a link to that. This is stuff that I have created inside of my planner. But she also has where you can add just extra pages. And if you want just a page that is just the dot grid like I was using, she has a page for that, and you can add additional dot grid pages. She has just line pages, she has graph pages, and she also has blank pages. And you have the ability to add those into the section as you need them or as you see fit. So, and you can see where I've just added extra pages, and then I've gone in and utilized this for what I need it to be for me. So with that said, I just wanted to let you have a peep inside of why I'm no longer using a happy planner or a bullet journal. I will file these away on my shelf. I believe there's a way that I can actually print this, maybe like in a Shutterfly book, every month maybe, or every 6 months. I don't know, but I really am liking the minimalism of being able to have everything in one place. So thanks for tuning in today. If you have any questions about digital planning or about what you've seen today in this video, be sure and comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more digital planning, homeschooling, life videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.